Now, please, let me advise you. As a young man, as a young woman, grow large in your spirit. Grow very large. Give yourself to fasting. Give yourself to prayer now. He had capacity. He had conviction. He has depth within his spirit that was superior to the patience that was needed to actualize the purposes of God. If we are going to take this world for Jesus, then our conviction of him will have to go deeper. We were in the midst of serious prayers. I mean serious prayers. When I say serious prayers, I mean we're consumed by prayers. And the reason why we're consumed by prayers was because we sensed that Satan wanted to strike our nation. We activated it because we didn't know what angle he would come from. When all the watchmen began to compare notes, the understanding was consistent that Satan wanted to try us out. Then we began to call upon the name of the Lord. Then we began to pray. When we started praying and the prayer began to intensify, I began to sense that I was the one in the spotlight. And that Satan wanted to strike. I said, all right, no problem. We kept on pressing, kept on pressing, kept on pressing. And then we got to a point in the spirit where I knew, okay, it's over. Hallelujah. And while we were giving thanks to God, the battle is over. Because whenever I make a call like that and the towers are on fire, if the threat overpasses, I also need to give intelligence. Okay, this threat that we are laboring about has overpassed. So everybody can go about his normal business. So we felt that release in the spirit. And I asked them to. It's all right. Then a few days later, my brother got kidnapped. And then I was in the midst of a prayer meeting. And normally when I go for prayer meetings, I don't leave my phone on. I don't know how I forgot my phone that day. Then I saw the call from my elder brother. So I took the phone, went out, and said, what's happening? They said, your brother has been kidnapped. I said, oh my God. I said, all right. What are they asking for? They said, yeah, they don't know their demands yet. We came back into prayer. I prayed for 7 hours. When we came out of the 7-hour prayer, they said, okay, we should, for those of you that still believe that the Nigerian Naira is still currency, there's a legal tender called Naira. To do anything in pounds, you need a truckload of it to do anything in pounds with that currency. So, but they asked us to bring 10 million of that currency. At this time, I already had peace in my spirit. And whenever I have peace in my spirit, it means any outcome that finds expression is the will of God. If I hit peace, it means God is involved. God, anything that happens. So we made available what they requested. But my brother was just discharged from hospital. He had drugs, and they kidnapped him without his drugs. So he was, anywhere he was, without the medical support that would have sustained him. And that was how he died, where he died in captivity. All right? Now, he died in captivity, and I still had to preach. I still had to press. And people did not know that I was grieving, because I understand that my walk with God is not going to be without pressure, without tribulation. You know, that's the kind of thing that can break the average Christian. Say, oh, yeah. First of all, he's born again. All right? So if this is the end in time, with the peace I had in my spirit, that was God's will. And there was no crying about that situation. So we still moved through that circumstance, and Satan was expecting to find the breaking point, and he did not find it. We will not give him the pleasure of finding that point.
Now, please, let me advise you. As a young man, as a young woman, grow large in your spirit. Grow very large. Give yourself to fasting. Give yourself to prayer now.